Everyone is now in camp. Every single Flyers player is signed, and they're in camp. I never thought the day would come. What is going on, everyone? That is right. Travis Konecny and Chuck Fletcher got the job done. We signed him for 6 years. $5.5 million AAV, and it comes out to $33 million. Before we dive heavily into Travis Konecny, speaking of a ton of money, I could save you a ton of money. Now, not $33 million, but $20. And you can get $20 off of your SeatGeeks purchase by using the promo code BROS. I am a fan of this. I am a fan of this move. Chuck Fletcher just got Ivan Provorov and Travis Konecny signed for the next 6 years. That can't go unnoticed. That's solid. It's not bridge deals. These are legitimate longer-term deals. They're very young. Travis Konecny will be 22 years old this year. He had 24 goals in his last 2 seasons. In 233 games, he has 59 total goals. The kid can score, right? He can work on his defensive game a little bit, but the kid can score. He's a threat, especially when he plays with some elite talent guys. Sean Couturier, Claude Giroux. He finds ways to score goals. He finds ways to make plays, and he has that swag to him. He plays with that cockiness. He chirps. He's physical. He's a pest. He's annoying. He kind of has that Philly attitude. He's got a very fun game to watch, a fantastic style of play. Is 5.5 AAV a little high? Maybe, but not really in terms of how the NHL players are reacting and how they're getting paid if they are RFAs. Down the road, 3-4 years down the road, 5.5 AAV is not going to kill you. It's not going to harm you. These aren't contracts where you sit back, you look at it and say, these are going to murder us down the line. No, if anything, if these players continue to grow and continue to develop, it's going to be even sweeter. So I got to give Chuck Fletcher some claps here because in regards to how he made these 2 deals for Provorov and Konecny, he did a fantastic job. No Flyer has more 5-on-5 goals in the last 2 years than Travis Konecny with 39, which is actually 16th in the NHL in those 2 years. So that's pretty solid for 5-on-5 play now. He's scoring 24 goals per season, and we're not talking on the power play all the time. That's definitely something to look at. It's funny, though, when you read articles, and specifically on The Athletic, they break down how much players are getting paid with these insane analytics, and it cracks me the hell up. Like, I'm sorry. I am not diving into the extreme level of analytics that they break this down to see if this is a good deal or not. It's similar to all the crap in baseball that doesn't mean a lick of anything in terms of analytics, and they're trying to throw that on you with hockey. I'm cracking up. Be like, okay, I'm really going to read that garbage. You should see it. It's a disgrace, and I'm not valuing that contract based off of these insane number crunches. That's bull, in my opinion. I think analytics are useful in hockey and in sports, but not to the insane degree that it has gotten to. But I digress. All right, a little bit of an analytical sports rant there. It's not a terrible deal. It might be a little on the hefty side, but that's nothing crazy. I find it funny that AV, the head coach, Alain Vigneault, went from, I respect these guys, I respect these players, I understand the business side, to, you gotta be here. Like, as soon as training camp started, his mindset changed. He was way more harsh about things. He was saying certain words to the media that was almost subtweeting Travis Konecny, saying, get your ass here in camp. Bang, just like that, as soon as training camp started. And I sort of like that because that's Alain Vigneault saying, yo, we are switching things up here. We have a new system. You got to be here and be ready to play. You got to learn the system now. You can't fall too far behind. I like that because he's the leader of the team. He's the coach, and he's demanding his players to get the hell in camp. I like that. I do. But at the same time, how do you go from one extreme switch to the next? Hey, listen, I'm a big fan of Alain Vigneault. I think he's got a great personality, and I know players who played for him that truly respect everything that he has done, and they love his approach to the game. So I'm actually really excited for him. I just find it funny that he switched so harshly. Like, it was one extreme to the next as soon as training camp started. But hey, all business. We're trying to have a culture switch here, and I'm super pumped for the Flyers. I actually watched some of that preseason game. That's right, I watched Joel Farabee. I watched some of that preseason game last night. Well, until the Monday Night Football game started. Not that that was anything entertaining either. He's only 22 years old. That's the crazy thing. When I saw that, and I knew he was young, but when I looked at him, I was looking up his stats. All right, how did he do over the last 3 years? 22? 22? And we have him signed through 28? At 5'5"? If he continues to step it up, if he continues to play that way, we're in business. There are concerns that, well, you paid him to be a top 6 guy. So if he ever falls to the third line, you're overpaying a guy to be on your third line. This is where I disagree with that. In today's era of hockey, speed, and youth. You need 3 lines and really 4 lines of great players. It's no longer top 6 are your guys, third line serviceable, fourth is go fight. That's not how it works anymore. You need 3 great lines and your fourth serviceable, if not better than serviceable, to go out and win something. So if Travis Konecny ends up somehow being on your third line in a couple seasons, once Morgan Frost or Joel Farabee and some of these players come up and maybe surpass Travis Konecny, maybe, I'm just saying, if this does happen, if this scenario does play out, 5'5" on your third line, like, that's not a bad thing just because he's on your third line. Depth is so important. Youth and depth is so important in today's hockey. But there's also a situation where he can become your first line right winger. He can become your stud. It's possible to go that way as well. And then still have Joel Farabee and still have Morgan Frost. I'll tell you what, though. I am so intrigued with what I've seen out of Joel Farabee so far. The speed, the work ethic, the determination. Insane. But as a whole, I'm super excited that we got everyone signed. When you look down the road, and specifically next year and the salary cap, we might get a little tough. We might be in a tough spot. Brian Elliott comes off the books, and Nolan Patrick's going to be in the mix, as well as Oscar Lindblom, I believe, in regards to RFAs. It's going to get a little tight once again, but that's the nature of the beast. You got to get these players signed. Konecny wanted a longer-term deal. I don't think the number is insanely high. It's a little high, but at the end of the day, you got to look towards the future, and you got to look into what this player can be. That's how contracts are these days, and then hockey players right now have this fight when it comes to getting paid. And it's either you keep holding out, and you lose Travis Konecny, or you might overpay him a little bit now, but if he ends up being a stud, you end up actually getting a good deal by the end of it. Think about it. He's 27. He's giving you 80 points a season. Paying him 5.5. Okay. Then go look at Voracek's paycheck. Oh. And I feel bad for the guy. I do, because, for Voracek, it's like he does do well. He does put up points, but yet we bash him. And he even goes back and forth on Twitter about it because he knows that he hears the fans bashing him. I don't know. I think the Voracek thing's a little funky, if you will. But I'm all over the place here with the Flyers. The main story is the kid is signed. We have everyone. We're ready to rock and roll. Training camp has all the players in there. Kevin Hayes is intriguing, and he's trying to take a next step as a leader as he's in his mid/later 20s now. He wants to step up and be a locker room guy and be a veteran guy, which is definitely huge. Definitely huge. You can see the way he protects the puck in that preseason game. Here I go again, getting distracted about other players. But listen, I don't care. I'm a little bit excited about Flyers hockey. I'm excited about Kevin Hayes, Claude Giroux, Konecny. I'm all pumped about it. Let me know your thoughts down below on this move. Thank you so much for watching. Hit that thumbs up button, subscribe, and I will see you next time.